I am not focusing on only my family members because it's not my family members who brought me to the US. It's somebody's mother who brought me to the US. So if I'm able to get a stand and get something going, I need to go back and help the needy because I've been through that before. My brother, Obia Besiebi, another brony benyini biba Ghana, over far will be seeing me eba brochi, men fanyanko, eba brochila, a focus. A benyinu sune or Ghana, and I say, Besia, Charlie, oh yes, the Besia Baba for abrochizo waba. Also, if Ghana aba abrochilo, it's not easy. Look at how some people are passing through the Libya, going through Mexico and the shores of the borders. Charlie, people are dying. Ame besia abo warem. Another waba me ya war Ghana, another ya engagement and abado Ghana. Nese wa onyema bana, everything is according to US embassy gave me a stamp. Ochede, you are coming to the United States. You know, that makes me cherish her so much. But when I was about 3 years old, they never wanted to come and stay in Ghana. They are complaining about 3 years old, but they are bringing their children and grandchildren over. Even though they are complaining that the West is hard. Baby mo go no one share her name. Sabuchi years na baby ma on years and wabuchi no one share. Ghana is much more difficult than Abuchi. Remember you were so for 6 months. My first winter man, I remember snow, more snow more baby. Oh, I go chop snow. What's our eyes blogger? Official now Abba. Look at that. You be in Africa, tell Abuchi there. Mutum. Mo drive bed 70 miles. Muhupo toll. It's a channel yampa USA there. Yeah.
After some can photo device photography amount. Yeah, so yes, I photographers, you try videos. Or buy honoma for birthdays, weddings, photo shoot, birthday shootings. Bibi bia person ye bia no, who contact 25 photography. You be yen kama amount. Hana ubenya quality pictures, quality videos. Emuda ho ye pa. The case will be a obi ama we shana ma unhun say picture and air quality. I want to device photography. Ye adwuma no. Kama. Obetima contact here 388-7314-116. And also obehu ye wo Instagram and Facebook. Ehona na obenya ye na oni edi nkita hodie for all your programs na aya kama. Contact the device photography na bibia enye nice.
Awusia ye mo bibia akwa aba edi ba Tony Vice TV. So TV for Tony D for vibes. Simu se di India no ano no. Sine de bia meka no Tony Vice TV de hade. Abrabo mu nsem ni akwantu mu nsem. Any adwendwene ho need be so I afutu moti yen ka che e ko stand by kakra na adwuma semunti no na yenye active na me adom ya saba ye de interviews upon interviews e bremo abrabo mu nsem na kwanto mu nsem na de bia de bremo winter ne wo mu nti de obeya no se obepentuma bia kuri ho firi adwuma ba wo di ntuma kuri ho na wo da ho pamu a interviews ya na betiti ne abrabo mu nsem ya nti no tani o channel na Fatu Tony Vice TV or YouTube. Let's subscribe to YouTube channel. Never man. So send the video be out to obey first version. We never be ashe. Na aye kama. And any big bro. London GH. And never better to komo. Mo am send ye we see nani and na chi. And you me Google for na say na komo no be the year. Bro, you mo akwa
Hello, Kodo. Tony. One side.
One side. You mo akwa ba. Apumboko.
Nyame na adom pocho ase.
Onyankopon adom bibia eda na kwanso. Na obi be se US asetra say US it say no me kwose.
O US is a olokodo onon kompa e push no. Enti na olokodo US mpaibo na tekeshinti. Eunde yeboto amba na nsen aka be 2 weeks na amba to na kodo Halloween so It's on the pipeline. So chrono my show. No my minimum, but
Okay.
activities into I'm on my show.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what pet sharing? Oh, what pet sharing? What pet need you?
Oh, any jezi obeying beyond tomorrow. Yaji and annual for so many years, yeah, but no, you know, if you enjoy forever, you go to enjoy, but sometimes your eyes will be clear. And you
Yeah.
know, as you are enjoying, you are also focusing on, life, because too much enjoyment can bring you down. So
Yeah.
I they enjoy, I they concentrate. So
Okay.
that is what is going on. Yeah.
Nice one. Boy, I'm going to kakra. Me patro di ankasa de say.
My full name was from Ebenezer Fred Nana Insako.
Ebenezer Fred Nana Inzako.
Yes,
Hey.
please.
Okay. Na patro.
Mpanimfo
Mpanimfo di yete o kasa na de enim se o free ta di mfantima mu. Me boa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me fi Cape Coast. Tadi na onye Cape Coast, a Bonyo region. Oye,
Okay.
yeah, mfanti kuro, togetherness, um, me fi Cape Coast, but, made the magro so water for some time. Me fi ho nyina, me fi
Okay.
tu nyina enjoy.
Okay. Okay. Ye mo nkoma kakra bi e wo tama na wo Ghana na asetena muti se ne ne mo muti se wo Ghana.
Mo Ghana no ze, ehu dɛ asetena no, efi beebi na ekɔ beebi. Nti no, ahyɛse no dze ama maka dɛ meyɛ brɛfo. Menye me maame abrɛ
Okay.
paa. Meyɛ brɛfo. Wɔanwo me anto beebi ma ɔyɛ daw dɛ, yɛwɔ binom wɔ hɔ a they were born into, rich families and stuff like that. But I wasn't born into a rich family. It was normal. And my mom my mom suffered for my upbringing and all that, and being somebody like that, will I say single parent, but for her to put the legs down and, her ass down and think about, oh, this guy, I need to, whatever means, I need to let him prosper. It wasn't a big deal. Yeah, I had the carpentry shop. Yeah, the down phone fee, Charlie, school fees was sa coming out. My mommy, ala binade, na me to survive. It was a whole lot. So I wasn't really born into a rich family, but Nyankopon on Yenebo Drade by this time.
Okay. Now can we be say single mother? That's how mama now or no father ejai.
My mommy no nyema papa enyo.
Okay.
Now I'm a funnel. Shout out to every responsible woman who has been able to take care of her son and daughters. Mama, to be precise, because I'm in a mass wedding. Inti debia no mas a problem bebe fie or the problem that make market for binaza and other baby them. But because of the in a banu, sometimes onye de hien bubro, but makai or there to massive. We were born in the city. I was born in the city of Cape Coast. On there, she knew her, even though she knew her, but mama I no support me. Sure they be as a man bottom. Mama I woman no we are in mumbo drew her because in terms of mitzvah pimpima anti biale nyua over to my show the woman. Because nankasa so orisha number. So always your mother is your mother. And I've been through a lot of sicknesses. I've been through a lot of pain, a lot of tragedies. So started up from Cape Coast. I schooled at I first went to Good Shepherd. There is a primary school called Good Shepherd. So I went there I went to St. Monica's Nursery and I went to Good Shepherd. After Good Shepherd, I buckled up to Methodist B. So Methodist B, when I was in class 1, I had a car accident. Car bombed me there for 1 year, 6 months. Into the
Wow.
1 year, 6 months, I was just pulling my ass on the floor. Mutu no phone for 1 year, 6 solid months. It wasn't easy. And my classmates, I changed my school to St. Nicholas. I want to call class 2. Into me St. Nicholas class 2 to junior high school to JHS 3. Muwie wo ho and I'm call Edinaman Secondary School. Edinaman Senior High School or Mina. But Edinaman mo call for bed 5 months. And I'm a year. And me jay musumo betin a fear for almost 9 months. And me change my school no call Academy of Christ the King. Into me fi Academy of Christ the King no. After senior high school no, and I'm call Takrady Technical University. So I completed school in about let's say 2014, 2015 academic year. Na movie at TTU. Yeah, into movie, and I knew me tough. Me a macho man into I was just into bodybuilding, much the competition in Lokodo had in a Mazamoa Kashem na mania kakra. You go I was so minister or Hianko from our guide and Namijinum or Hini or Hianko from our Namijinum. Me a graphic designer, but it wasn't worth it because there wasn't any job going on in Ghana. So I was just going back and forth, hustling, nkakra da mana mezinya napco ya no rekodo wa Ghana, unemployed tertiary graduates. So I enrolled in the napco and I was being put into Flipkwaku Girls. It is a junior high school in Cape Coast. I enrolled there from 2018, to 2021. So 2020, I went to Mr. Ghana in 2020, and I was second placed in Mr. Ghana. So after Mr. Ghana, I was like, man, combining bodybuilding and education, that's strange, and it's too stressful because at a point in time I wasn't being paid for 9 months. Not konona wonchen count 9 months Charlie mananto akwadwuma make jinama ma pon bed at 3:30. My chum of me free class to class, and for 9 months won't call. So it was
Zero.
It was kind of stressful. Zero.
Wow.
Not.
I don't know why
Mpochese.
me say I don't know why no 9 months into our card say at some point also jai.
9 months I went to Amaka. The reason why I mentioned in there, I was a role model to a lot of students, and there are so many students who were learning because of me. Mijay, I once won best school because I'm a mission one. I always entertain them. I always advise them that no matter what the life is, keep going, because I was like them. Some of the students were even coming to school without a dime. So when they come to school, I was taking care of some kind of students that when they come to school, they know that their parents didn't give them a dime to come to school. So they are going to Sir Fred for their breakfast, for their lunch. Even though I was not being paid, but I was doing painting. I'm a graphic designer. So sometimes somebody will give me a job. Oh, be paint me fiema. Na maji kakra. Into the mazini na musical school. I wasn't thinking about me not being paid by the government. I was thinking about how the children will grow up and become better people in future. Because I've been through that. If you've been through the hustle and you've seen someone hustling, you will go for the person. But say Kenyan bana say embre we asida. Na say would be brain tasi. But say a brother at the wiem, at the sum, at the carpentry shop, at the kofu fee, sebi. Ebida ami, in a moko private or go tasi, another moko private or border do. Are you getting it? So, so I'm really from the trenches. Yes, I'm from the trenches. So if I see somebody coming to school and then sitting down, a kasa, a chenazi, not in Hawaii, a decent question part, unless you tap the person before coming back to life, it means that the person is hungry from like a day before. Into now as an age or retail, but not the
Okay.
whatever you are teaching the person might be paying attention but not paying attention. The person will be listening but not paying attention because the person is hungry. If someone is hungry and you are advising the person, the only advice for you to give the person is food. You cannot go to the ghetto and tell somebody in the ghetto to come home whilst there is no job at home. So if you go to the ghetto and you are going to advise the people at the ghetto that don't stay in the ghetto, go home. Go home for what? You are telling the person to go home and then face challenges. Whilst in the ghetto, the person is not facing challenges. The person is with a brotherhood, enjoying life to his or her own standard. So many people who are going through a lot of the ghettos, becoming junkies and all that, it's not their fault too. It's the fault of the government. Because there is no job to accommodate these people. Are you telling me that Ghanaians are too lazy to the extent that if you put them into businesses, they are not going to do it or not? They will do it. But there is no business going on. So sometimes when I was teaching, I could, like around bed at 9 a.m., maybe I'm going to the washroom and I will see a student hiding at the back of the school. Because when she comes to school, she wants to hide till the time they will close. Because when she comes to school, you ask her to write. She's not having a pen. You tell her that, hey, answer this question. She's hungry. How can she answer questions? Somebody who is hungry cannot answer any kind of educational question, trust me, because you need to be satisfied to be able to think. That is the reason why even the people at the parliament, they give them certain allowances. Because for them to come and sit down to answer questions from the president or the community, they need allowances to come and sit. So that after sitting down, they will be able to go for their lunch. And even people at that kind of category has people to give them food for free. How much more people who are in the trenches? They have nothing to eat. So at that time, I wasn't being paid, but I wasn't ready to stop school. Because if I stop school, I was teaching all females. So if I stop school, these children will say, oh, say Fred in bus school, into Munko school, because on an amokoha, obotumam skeda munjun koteziban.
Okay.
Into Sonamba, a combazim into Mamunko. A bone the student be or washam pobwa for bed 3 years, pobwan eshe hole or danasa bedam, hole. So if you say Fred, I can say because of a Jumana Mekaye, painting na Mekaye, seminar 200 cities are Motum the 200 cities not on Pobwama students bed 3. Me 50 cities if you ma. Motum is 50 cities out of the 150, out of the 200, may 50 numbers are top Pobwa among coffee bed 3, 4. When you want to Sunday market, na ma tompo boa ma hon. Because ma famuda Me hu bi da. Inti menyim eye woti imagine the Ghana wie na afraba no mpobo na say twi na odinam Ghana wie mu. Bro, it's ridiculous. Trust me. Minister neba onyim emonobo. If you tell or if you ask a minister's son or daughter that Indomie sachet Korea in one packet onyim nobo, because all these things are being sponsored to them. Ebisa minister neba there esi chira wa chichir sugar wa chichir oya hin onyim. But if you ask somebody from the trenches that how much can feed you for your lunch, Obakade, if you give him 1 cedi 50 pesos, he's going to buy gari 50 pesos, granuts 50 pesos, and sugar 50 pesos. The person is not even going to think about buying milk or something like that, because when you're there, me come here and mami minya gari esichi nonye nkati namazi nsugumala. I don't need sugar to survive. Sorry, I don't need milk to survive. I just need sugar, gari, and granules. Ibu ompa granules mpongita au mamuansi di keke ma survive. But yemu binum if you there baman 1 cedi, can somebody survive under 1 cedi? No. Why chimpo ya him? You need about 25 cedis to be able to complete a journey of watching. So I really understood what was going on. So 2021, fast forward, I met, I was going to sit at a place around the castle areas. If you come to Cape Coast, we have a place called the Front Line. So I was going to sit at that place to get some air. And beside me was an African-American woman sitting down there. And I was like, whoa, Charlie, mommy, it's in a way to my chance. So, Mammy, Jilla Manando, and I'm shadow about happen. Conversation.
No,
Mpachese.
no, need my man. No.
I had a menu, and I me feeling wo mumu there. Menya nkopon no tena wan.
Okay.
Ehun de nyimpa bia na nyankopon ye nyankopon a owo soro na ye nyankopon a owo wiase. Intino even this communication or conversation we are having right now, the people that will listen to our conversation afterwards, we are their God, because they will take advices from what we are talking about.
Okay.
Imagine traveling to abroad. You are in Italy, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't take a car to Italy. You took a plane to Italy. Into the pilots now or fly from Accra to Italy. The pilot is your God. Because we've been hearing, plane look sum. Why that them pilots and why you want sum now or arrive to your real destination? So the person is your God. To kon a bomb pederazi any mundas in dream eye. Abazintina yankupon na nkasano 1 mile bifi Accra na anyi na enkasi Italy for plane. The person who flew you from there, even the people who gave you money, anybody who helped you in going is your God. I believe in that. We have the Most High, and we have Nyimpanara Kasano Yayahu Nyankopan. Nyimpebia one Nyankopan. Into the moon no me feel there. No, I mean Botolina Munshade. Munshanya Maba.
When the motoli.
Meninum Botolina Munsha Maloquado. Achasia. Into no Uncommon Casano Sana Nasama Waba Ghana. Into there may be some reason why I was about Ghana no so. because of the Black Lives Matter in the United States, she wants to repatriate because every US why the blacks are really struggling, due to when George Floyd, everybody heard about how George Floyd was being killed and Black Lives Matter, them kind of vibe, So everybody was like, oh man, if I have the money, why don't I repatriate to Africa? Because that place is peaceful. Into Oba Africa, into Oba Enum na Michian. Into Michian, no. Oh no, be someday, abo pa o. Na abazina ya na abo de me am so me a national bodybuilder. No say, into eco competition, and I'm 5th December 2020 na me jina kono. Na me perform for Mr. Ghana. No, so nice. No, so abazina in addition to your teaching, addition to your bodybuilding. You see, there are so many people whose perception is like, oh, a macho man, a uneducated, like a macho man or cheddar, a illiterate. That is what people think about. Oh, abo or cheddar unko school. The word macho man, bro, you bakada bodybuilder, but Ghana you bakada macho man or cheddar. A macho man is our no. In some fun, but that is not our ambition. No.
Okay.
This era bodybuilders are really educated. Obiala ko school, macho man, the one who command Ghana now, Ghana strongest as in Obiala ko school. Everybody can express him or herself. Ebia fear being ebia, about just 2% of us, maybe ebakade wenya akwenya nko school. But 98% of the bodybuilders in Ghana and across the globe, they are all educated. And to be saying, I'm a teacher, so no, this is unbelievable. How can a macho man be a teacher? I'm saying, yeah, me a teacher, so okay. Now, so one of the reason why I'm there, she's coming to support the girl child education,
Okay.
and support the prisoners, the ladies at the prison, and the people like the needy. I'm so okay, then I can introduce you to my school. So what made her believe I was a teacher was I told her that we can exchange contact, but you can come to my school whenever you want to and come and see my headmistress. So 2 weeks we were not communicating. 2 weeks she called me that she wanna come and visit my school. So she told me to meet her somewhere around the Bacano areas. And I just went to meet her and we came to the school. So when she saw how students were, calling my name and giving me accolades and all that, she realized that I was a teacher, to be precise. So she was shocked. And I took her to the headmistress office and she went there, granted a proposal, things she wanted to do for the school and stuff like that. So fast forward, she did a lot for the school. Like, she changed. My mother was a student of Philip Kaku Girls, where I was teaching. My mother
Okay.
completed school like 1975. Like 1975, yeah. She completed school around 1975. So 1975, imagine that time I was in school in their source of latrines or source of KVIP was Shintong, what we call Shintong. You know Shintong?
What is Rinton?
Shintong, yeah, private toilets na sebi
Intem.
Shintom, the Cape Coast with Fanta for your friend Shintong because that thing go she.
Who release kum kama no? Okoto so no.
Oh, yeah, true. Asa, oh no, I am comfortable. Over there, affect what joint, because Charlie, everything is about squatting.
Yeah.
So when I met her, she saw how one time she came to the school and she was like, she wants to go and pee. So I went for the key where the teachers go. And even where the teachers go, Charlie, sent or serious. Baby, a teacher simple kono. Sent me a serious.
Very true.
You know, in students. And you know, baby, ma enyamo huni the road to the teacher's place, you know. Bosu, Eshenyama students are here grow side. And somebody from the United States, who the money be that. You know, the mother not surprising not cheddar. No, she wants to build toilet for them.
Okay.
You know, about 2 days time, not talk closets and cockroach 13. And got somebody who is a mason, the school mason, and a plumber, over fixed toilets. So then now the students were able to sit comfortably, bro. And at a point in time, you know, this woman wanted to know how much I was being paid. And I told her that I haven't been paid for 9 months. She was like, what are you talking about? In America, we work every hour, we're being paid. So, or in the West, I know that is what is going on in the Europe countries and stuff like that too. So, only the one to have 9 months, and no, 9 months, and you are still going to school. Let me say, yeah. No, I said, no. Yeah, then you have to stop. What do you want to do? Let me say, I'm a gym. No, oh, my gym. And that was my ambition. My ambition was hustling to get to a certain level in life and traveling to Babylon. And at that time, come and hustle and find money to go and open a gym in Ghana. That was my mind. So she was able to tell me that you can stay here and open a gym. And when I met her, Num Komomuno, or a college teacher or US, Abakada University lecturer or US, into
Okay.
our dama perception about everybody in Africa wants to leave Africa and come to the US or Europe. So when she asked me there, epede to kwana, Mr. No, I was so smart enough. Mkache na mpede mo to kwan, mpede mo make it in Ghana, but na mo boa.
But
Ekada mo to kwan siya, mfa pinsambo, mfa pinumpo ofie, mabasi siya. But yes, but minya foresight in tamada no. Minya no catching them pede mu to kwana obomu I am like these people. Like I am one of these guys, fraudsters. To kwana new beje and kasamu biom. Some catching I don't want to travel, but pede mutina Ghana. I mean I will pede enjoy Ghana. So she was happy hearing that. And fast forward, Oshema was discussing you boy gym. Charlie, he ba mommy talk call mom. Or per apartment, correct, metso ebahwa. And kade, the guy in another carpentry shop. Bibiala, young boy, another minister na ba. Oyedo nya woni fie no, na mo do woni fie.
Is that anamu date?
Oh, that time na nyama akodo oba school wano na hwem kodo. But instead nya na o read him into na mo kwaje ma na onye mo ko. Na waka tina ho mo puna na onye ma ba like na hwem kodo. Into one time na mo ka chen there no. Na nkote no wo baby ma wo na mo se no. Me pede me ba sero na mpoka do mbra me invite mbra na je. Oh, da mo dan mo ko no. Charlie, you know, Ghana man, in Yama reason. Me say feel oh my kitchen, my make clean honors because you know a good person. Into no them must be a baby to appreciate whatever she was doing. Me say oh no, but don't be oh Charlie, no but don't need a baby. Rottweiler baby, Charlie, me go but don't need needs. no the guy obotum onyema boblo into no ye talk Carl no mo phone ko shimbe o man mu twun needs or a vegetarian into no mutumi years mma me na nkasa no oye bi no oye oje orders na aze into no minimezi bane ya pa yeah into no man nkasa mo praise banaman vegetarian food oza say Zibanese oye do na mama family is banaman na aze. And like I told my family not to be demanding because I mean with my mifia me bodu ade no entu nsimechi na mbaka nchem wife there woba or either will be school fees. Hey, na add more. I want to wife about Ghana. That be man, yeah, there be some question. And we don't writer, chien, nature, or your way be I mean, I'm a pedam build a family, or ya will be a or you do my henna. I mean, my own family into no in I enjoy, but in the beginning, no man, yeah, there a pedam sham wife, na essay, baby, that be. Because ehunu no obodo e common zone na wa no apalo na ekebisaniska nso obeye da ma ihe nyina ma yetinyin da bi e common ze wa hwehwe gari business na da ebeye okay. It's not going to be there forever. Tell you they laugh. You know, my uncle is called Tony.
Okay.
Yeah, my uncle. Yeah, my uncle, he's a lecturer at the Kane University, engineering senior lecturer. He's called Anthony Andrew. Yeah, my uncle is called Tony. Very brilliant man. Uncle T, big up on himself. Yeah. And you know, oh yeah, mom. And you know, I was reading books and listening to interviews when I was growing. So I realized that you know, somebody can easily tell you to come to Europe in about 2 to 3 months. When somebody from Europe comes to Ghana, the person can easily grant you a visiting letter to come to Europe for like, you know, 6 months. But it's not easy for somebody in the United States to tell you to come to United States in 3 months. The person needs to file. And because there are a lot of files accumulated at the embassy, it takes time for you to travel to the US. It's, you know, business for Ghana because minimum do step by step after the business. Narankasa no ye Ghana into no ontum nkado it's na Ghana 5 years. Or do babruchi no ba hwene busuafo. It's a one or a process. Na catch and no chale into what's up, Abuchi, what's up? You know, I don't number support business in a family na you know, into no on Ghana for 1.5 years. And yes, and she was just looking at Mamati or there, oh guy, or you for some another guy or Wamba na there. But I was none of those things. I was just focused, bro. Focused. Ame muhunede dama maame no botum nyama abaabuchi. Ebusenyi bial ntum nyama abaabuchi. Ebusenyi no wa abaabuchi na onyo baba no naso oba oyede oba fan. Another one immediate brother oyede oba fan. Nti I was a secondary matter. Enti no minim de dama maame zi me ye minzame ye a obotum abo. So I was just obedient, faithful, honest, loyal. You will be on your foreigner. And I was in a bed in good foreigner no do. If you're not a foreigner and I hear no, now I can find Uncle Febo Gumna or Banyum now what this step dabi. It doesn't make sense. Say Andrew level able to I self-independent, you and the woman alone. You and the man alone. Forget friends, because anyankofono wobe say connectionally bia. Oh bro, must nyanko be say connection. And say ebene bodura abrochi mpa na eya nyanko sama. Nyang na say nyun krata ya nyanko botuma amo abo Ghana. Yes. Into no America had na mo wana mpon me nyanko sam. Because minim baby mi fi na minim baby amoroko. Mamba fro phone do there. Oh chale documenti many bia any documentation problem. Samale yemu documento, me yemu documento on phone. Because more Ghana no ankasa mo ho. Into either ma ba na mrebeje apo wo nchen. Mini apo bia agi wo nchen. Na embembe te mamele ye na enfam for police there. Oh padim po abo never say only papers so no happy. So as an advice to people who came by someone as a petitioner, obia besiebi another brony benyini biba Ghana oba fa wo besia no eba abrochi memfa nyanko eba abrochi la ye focus e benyini so na wo Ghana na se besia chale oyezi de besia baba for abrochi zo aba ozo efi Ghana aba abrochi lo. It's not easy. Look at how some people are passing through the Libya, going through Mexico and the shores of the borders. Charlie, people are dying. Any opportunity. The reason why I'm there, obia obo ma babruchino oya kupon. Yena nyankofo na yenu bebre one fine process I afford no. They didn't go to the embassy, they were not granted visas, but because of the way economy now is in Africa, no, so they are forcing to even pass through the sea to reach their destination. They are willing to seek asylum. Into say obi ame besia abo warem. Another wabama ya war Ghana, another ya engagement and abade wa Ghana. Nese wa onyema bana, everything is according to US embassy gave me a stamp. Ochede, you are coming to the United States. You don't need to go and pass Nicaragua. You go past Mexico. Na wabauko na Jamaica na Brazil. I'm a man for them process. That makes me cherish her so much. When I watch videos of our brothers and sisters passing through Libya, passing through Mexico, it's a lot of stress. You do a humpa, one bembo drew, no what to sinu, no way. You do a one sinu down, we freeze, no way. You do a way come, no zeu. You do a what due to what he or she sees on the water, it gives the person psychological problems. So if I didn't pass through that kind of leveler, I need to be grateful to the Most High. Because when I was from Sudan, I'm a man son of one. I was even ready to do that connection. Libya. Am I ready? Oh, I was tired of Ghana. Tony, I was tired of Ghana because I had to come here. A lot of people depend on me. I had to come here and make a living so that I can go back and create businesses for the youth. I'm a street boy who have been able to make it through this step because I always pray for wisdom. Eraze mama dwenai, eraze azameke buomai, buema dwenum, na enyem nko baby. Like I was praying. I'm a type of people now. If I get my liberty, I forget about where I'm coming from. Darby. If I become rich, or when I become rich, not even as rich as Dangote, you will see every street person in Ghana would have a business to do. I am not focusing on only my family members because it's not my family members who brought me to the US. It's somebody's mother who brought me to the US. So if I'm able to get a stand and get something going, I need to go back and help the needy because I've been through that before. My brother, inti mumude obi the street ano obi dina kwan ho research. No, build factories for them. Let them work. You understand? And these people are hard workers. Oh. Those you see them not doing anything and sitting in the ghetto and begging for money, everything, every day doing cracks and cocaine, they are hard workers. It's just that there is no work going on in Ghana. That is why they are doing this prostitution, hookup, and those kind of things. Nti no sɛ yɛn na yɛwɔ aburokyi nyinaa yɛdwene dɛ kakra mbɛ yɛn nsam na yɛn contribute me. I don't think about the government. The government, if you give government 50 years from now, they are not going to do anything for the youth. The youth are the eye of Africa, African youth. Ask yourself, why is everybody struggling to travel to the West? Why? Because if you are there, you feel the pain and the pepper. You feel it. Every 2-3 days, in time, my men about my life, there is some joy and happiness somewhere. Inteno Obandamuno, a be simple from a pig. Hey, Manka pig na. On can tell the Munkona Bessian and Shamana. Now Bessiana well from no, and a better cacra or more. I will be seeing now well from no, and a better cacra, and a from our catch him there. I say, London, Charlie, and a payment deal that now I will from that way in the deal. A Bessia, I may be a benin, Muscle in the Bessiana white cocoa. 4 cats and that movie when from Mamma Crammy. And now be seeing why so she couldn't be being Tom or the week. She shall foreign a bee because why may you would know Ghana Tony because our Ghana yes and shall we need to which our Ghana. Yes, into your fa in Yama be brave. Or may you there one cribial in your butcher of because one hour will complain that butchers into a bed and one maba. But when I was a butchers, they never wanted to come to Abuchi. They never wanted to come and stay in Ghana. They are complaining that butchers, but they are bringing their children and grandchildren over. Even though they are complaining that the West is hard. Baby mo go no one share na yanko sabuchi yezina baby ma onyez no abuchi no one share. Ghana is much more difficult than Abuchi. Abuchi will always be Abuchi. Internet enyama amufom wa Ghana no oma me nyansa oma muhu ne de ebusua biala enyi ho botuma abo. Ebusua malankasa ma ebusua wonya asase bia de bebia wobaka akotwan no was abo mu da mfam bra Abuchi. So it was up to me and my God. A corner Yankopon for that woman or Edamon. Into the binum was it Takeshi? No, was it for people are being killed in Libya? Who one? What when you want to prostitution, what to want to assume what they are suffering. Into somebody came and was like, yo, even to Kwanimpa, you are not going to pay for your plane tickets. Me plane tickets I must buy American polo. Mintia. Be see me travel. Intino, Samakado Yaminyankopana. That is what it is. Intino, my brothers are well team, my sisters are well team. Let's try to be honest and loyal to anybody who God has assigned or God has appointed for the person to help us. People like us. We are from the trenches, from the ghetto, from the street, from the poverty grounds, from nowhere. I count myself to be in the United States. I don't even believe it unless I open my window and see white people going back and forth. I see, oh, abrofo kabrofo, and sana my jeans there. Sana mo abrochi min jeans because I'm a day no. In a min jeans there, I'm a motuma abrochi ni bi. Hey, because I'm in a min there. Ochi do pada makaka pe contract bi o Dubai na me twa. Moko Kuwait, moko Qatar, moko Bahrain, moko Oman. Na makay dem business. But sana nyankopon was papa bi nso ye dem was mom into no obompem su frɛ wisdom eraze bo imagine mama aza me mpede meye no mema onam me pedo na meye twimi fi ho sesebi besie bi mpo wa asoma no dombra mbo somo hwe no nse ma aza amre ya eraze besie no kunu tunwuram mema mbenem kun because I am continue besi kun oba na ma onu doma apempem wonezi ba na bobo hone no kun kudam Delilah and God did it for me. Johnny Vice. Yeah. So wow. This is some of the stories, things I've gone through and how possible it happened to get to the United States.
So, yeah, bay and will be more US.
Maybe US this year. Maybe US, yeah, maybe US for 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Ghana for kind of aba fresh and
oh, me a bugger I sat my first winter I'm
first
man snow more snow na more be because Charlie yeah if you chin abo na you snow I go chop snow. What's our ice blogger official now aba look at that. You be in Africa, tell about here there.
Who better who so far who US say once your Ghana you say US at many people who say US heaven ubia US ubia pesoko
the man or because mutum mo drive there almost about 70 miles muhupotol it's a yampa US there yeah whatever it is what is it obiwa America and bisana there abrabot then ebisana there oh US no apo man US do US and bisana there how is life is there is no struggle. If there is struggle, the struggle, I understand there are struggles in the United States. Don't get me wrong. There are struggles. A lot of people are homeless. Don't get me wrong. But what I want you to understand is where I am coming from, the kind of struggles I have been through is 2 over 100 in the United States. If it was 100 over 100 in Ghana, it's 2 over 100 in the United States. Because struggles are more for more Ghana. Ejuma sabe nyanse nyima amaye o Ghana. ekade menya wa abrochi Ghana wobotua mka 30 days 30 days no menya 8 million 9 million America every day wobotuma am $100 edwuma 8 hours it do 7 hours $100 $100 is equivalent to 1,600 Ghana cedis. I was bills. I understand. The bills now work cano. And say 800 cedis in Ghana on the bills on Kahubia. Bills account 1 month 800 cedis. I will get a man him. Ewa, inti amede am kare sesi no mpono se menyi besie bi mpo wo Ghana mabaye de bi because maba se me edwuma wa abrochi na wo Ghana school anobo yezen Eco Cape Coastal school be the Flowers Gate Periplank University JHS want to nkada wadi 2,000 Ghana cedis a month for school fees into se menyi bi mpo wo Ghana na se mobano school okon was obedi 2,000 2,000 no oyamo 1 day pay oyamo 1 day pay wa America 30 days metal 30 mifi oyam for the 2 days need this kind of bibia 3 days metal 27 days if you my mobano wa Africa no obotu me live correct ona na maame ka nyi no go school ame kala anyi ma nko school ame mutu me nanto be 2.5 hours and me do school wa Ghana na my bag pomechi books a load but abrochi ebe de hu the students na school buses no way then yen school bus St. Nicholas St. Nicholas ni bia tema on can chem there na St. Nicholas ye school bus ebe nanto we won bona sin ebe se bodu school na wuntuma maba America mo huntuma da huntuma chide bia wole ya construction bi wo baby na ahwea quarry no huntuma efima aba ba huntuma red nati kokko menyim se bi wo Italy za but nati kokko nya America intino I can never compare the two of them. No, I always tell my wife that I will choose I'm from Ghana, but if I say Ghana is better than America, I am being ungrateful. Then why did I come here? Then I should go back. If I know Ghana is better than the United States, why did I come to US and not stay in Ghana? So Ghana can never compare that kind of comparison. Ghana is sweeter if you are rich. But if you are poor, Ghana is hell. Yeah.
As a glass in Quan, send a cinema in a canon.
Cinema no look at sending in a bad in the moon, the sun or a red. Glass and Quan. Listen there. I do mano 1 hour no every day. Upon chide be away do man with your 2 weeks. 2 weeks in Umpono. Still, they're marketing hours. Like Bronya ye bibia simple enyiskampo na se pede to TV eco shop ena SO one to every hour every 1 month every month be $1 to $5. Say be as a 3 months about you 1 year about you or wow some. If you have the money up front too, you can buy it. Nancy Anna pay iPhone 15. Now let me use 11 Pro or Ghana. Na 16 in bed. me use T-Mobile. Now me say me got iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now me share no. Now me say some swap me 11 Pro now a new phone into me swapper. Now me zo to 15 na. See 15 Pro Max na I hear na mutia. And I was in there every month to be because I use T-Mobile no. Every month to be an but two if you meet T-Mobile bill na mutia no into in all no say I mean my wife you $40 since your amount of phone no mutia $65 a month. Now Mama iPhone 15 Pro Max na me use $65 a month. Mama 15 Pro Max. Ghana, I got to iPhone 15 Pro Max without money. Eco Circular, a Benny seminar. 15 Pro Max. They will give you soap. So I'm proud and I'm proud of every Ghanaian who have traveled outside Ghana because I know you were tired of enduring the pain, you were tired of the economy, and you were tired of whatever was going on. I'm just happy for everybody who made it to the US, made it to the Europe, whatever country in Europe, China, what. If you are even in Dubai, the UAE, Masa, Yami Shawati, because Elebre, Equeno, Enya Kakra, it be Sunday Lucia, Ewa Ghana and Che, I have Fintindia. Ewa Ghana and Che, I have Fintindia, a Kafa girl in Pa, or maybe so there, and a Oboda girl, no man, ya fra again or corner, Equifina Castellum said, I will boil a good man. Oh, ye Jumona, a teaching. Hey, teaching, man for teaching da. Teaching you po, what's the man for? But imagine there if you Dubai na alcohol Ghana na Afageli bina a catch an mammy, oh mammy, Mubo if you Dubai abo. Could eat funny betchium, Masu for Dubai, funny betchium, Masu for Italy, Masu for US. Look at the way they embrace you. Because someone saw a baby our food plane or family. Say our 20 Sawuba or my men in Chanwa Ghana. Nasa will bread be another sister be no so number or Ghana stand or Ghana. No as a baby Jawoma me, no so the will be Jawoma me. A bone that I will never Italian, Wobano, new treatments no, oh my measurement will be different. Because I was saying in school, the miscan already said that one for shower bano. The miscan even a water shower stand up account. Into also stand up and saw a rough with fear the way over 10 muno. The way over 10 muno. Or a different from our bano. Wobano a rough for Bokade. I will make a roof for more for papa catcher no more for papa was for a zeno. The man over catcher bano. But was sister Terry and a bano. Over 10 Mawabufu, and they are obeying a hunchback, or two more tabing on your hunchback because never paying Yeduma. How? So Ghana, if you be a banu bibi yamo, a bunny yishi yamo. It's up to you to avail. It's up to you to japa. Try. Libyan able from far, even though Oyazan, but Sanyakupano born a few destiny. Well, Ankasa, excellent sooner, excellent boat dinner when you're with Spain, when you're with Italy. See the joy you have. Because finally, bro, Mr. said, it's not Ghana, a bay of India. You'll be a case. If you are in Ghana and there is no work going on, it's stressful. Obandamanya nkubi mpoto mukachiro de wonka fo binazi kudaminim pay fakeje dru ebo kun if you there ibibo to makacha awotone de kumunya nkubi na wonfa nke disika dola eze yeden hona no wa America ose or a fraud boy. Sorry, or a sakawa boy or America. E kukumwana malam no hin. America malam no hin. Malam no si fanimpa ni ti brano or hin wa America. One chain in Kajibi. But a Ghana a common wall quadunu into no big catcher de padi kun. Over there, wow, young but will be few over there to tell a pedal that neither the shins and me train to come out. And when the yell. Let's feel the pain of our youth in Ghana. Maybe I was in the street. Let's feel the pain. Our youth are suffering, bro. No job. Galamsey as no look on young when the pen was here, Galamsey. It you mean you. The other side of the Galamsey, no, ibitum kashase na here buegunodo, no way on one camp. People are losing their lives in the process of going to find money because there is no building that you can enter to go and work. Internet on them word saying soon on your money pebia, but a sack one day. Oh, when you do what are they going to do? What are they going to do after you sack them from Galamsey? Let's think about that. After you sack people from the ghetto, no police for in a ghetto now I share one was a fadjuna. No, hey, scatter. Now I want to go to prison. From frying pan to fire. The person never worked in Ghana for anything but going to serve about 30 years in prison. Our government, I'm managed maybe I'm one you, but this year, the person is going to serve in prison because of one row, other fajin into action. But unwana workita ounces of herbs, they are living comfortably in their homes because our entum kosi can you be fear there and a question there so our real fear. Entum Eba wala negate na mpono obecho 500 cedi wala we pay 1,000 one more 500 entum enchin kofie obiom because na adwene mpo more 2,000 with 2 months pay or more 1 day. So I'm praying that the government help and support the youth because the youth are suffering. And yet the youth but then Ghana ja amambrewano for them to keep dying. Ntimopocho abrocheze said the same day America tsidana. America is how I heard it to be. Safe.
What are you saying?
Maybe 1 year light off water. 1 2 pipe muda. Mutum is a pipe. Mutum is a cup. Meze bunsu or pipe. Nenyuano a clean more than vortic. Pipe no banu. Filter no raw pipe. Eshe nenyua or a clean it in vortic. Into America is or Europe or wherever. The moment you travel to the West, you are safe. So what's me and you're safe, sir? Mpocho, go back to Ghana.
Nice one. Yeah, idea about Kupa and Sanyako. Ubedru US no bodybuilding adwuma no na wo ye no wo beto aso na say wo dey ato nchen kakra.
One of the ambitions of traveling to the United States is to get to the epitome of bodybuilding, because in the bodybuilding world, say if you are Wabopa or Iran, Wabopa or Finland, Wabopa or London, because of visa to come and compete in the Mr. Olympian, the visa will be delaying or the visa will be rejected. So if I'm having the privilege to come to the state or to come to the country where they do those competitions, then I need to take the game serious. So I am here to do bodybuilding to the highest level. So the Ghanaians and whoever Black people from Africa should expect me in the Mr. Olympia coming years, because I'm coming to do the bodybuilding. So in your bodybuilding and Kaminya America, may assure that my wife no no and I'm a slim boy, me ye jumebia in Chamadawam Ghana. But ohun there ozamaba mutuma ye bibi. Intino say a carpenter eba America, carpenter na eba menje. Keep doing it. That is where the money will be coming from. Intino, since I came, I've been training. Since I did my bopa. Oh, my boy. Epidemic dwa top na motume dwa top na chel.
Top na atiefo na hwefo nso hu.
Okay. Mamun dwa top na nchelo.
Hey.
Mo body ni. It's mo body ni.
O de camera si ba bi na wo sore na ehu bodybuilder. Ana
Okay. Bodybuilding no. This is my muscle.
hey.
Mo body ni.
Okay.
It's yeah. Yeah. Into coming here, no, I am not supposed to. I'm not supposed to stop doing bodybuilding, or I'm not supposed to stop training, because the muscle that I'm having right now, it took me 14 good years. And for bodybuilding is because it took me about 14 to 15 years to get to where I am right now. So I can't stop doing bodybuilding. I need to continue doing bodybuilding and get to the level where I want to reach, because for me to get here at this time and get this kind of physique, I need to continue doing the bodybuilding. So I'm not stopping, still going.
Okay. Last one, US adwuma to say you know say bia wonya nhye adwuma ase but bia wahu US nnwuma to say no mo si omunnwuma fa adwuma wo US to say din to say
US adwuma no there are different from Africa, because Ghana days ewo Ghana na say adwuma na rumpo a etum eka de ntin de nkwa adwuma bosom no so obomo your full payment check, right? If they pay you 1,000 cedis and you were sick and not able to show up about 5 days, and you will still take your 1,000 cedis a month. But in US, if you are sick and you don't show up, the full day payment is being deducted from your check.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a principle. You can't change the principle. Everything should be done right. In the US, they need the truth. If you are getting something doing, keep working, because at the end of the day, you'll be paying bills. At the end of the day, you buy food. At the end of the day, you're gonna buy gas and pay for so many things. So you need to keep working. Internet say, I feel that in there snow roto, another in there I want it too much. I'm not able to go to work. You call and they will take it off your paycheck. Into no, I mean, there be a US, Ghana is in US. Say a juma or Ghana, next say ebe US a juma be able to my. My friend there, my friend will be a mason or Ghana. In a while US there or be a masonry work. Or fan fala because our Ghana no a cement bedded 35 a day. America machine no boss cement now. No was an mix amo. Cement in Ponoya normally wa mixing that with anhwiana onyi cement na mbaba na azini na ahade cement no normally or a mixed already. So what you need to do is just to add water. But Ghana, where is done say down to do 15 another 10. Ebaba was your concrete no wasi na full. Ebos your cement no wasi na full, but I hunted them. I had a boom lift. Obos any as a boom lift machine, not that full done. So per the works I've been doing in Ghana and how hard I was working in Ghana, I've seen that you can't compare. And maybe first day be better 2 weeks be in a who the way I nyama corner zinti brony biana menyo wa gym kado so maybe if I want come do some or help I will feel do first day I said I hear you be about movie nana brony no mom $100 bear 7 hours be as a menjin shamo. Second day no mesane mo credit because Charlie I'm 1,600. Second day, me jinam. I'm the same 100. Hey, 2 days, 3,200. I am a bear, 3 years pay. I was and you know, and what Amazon Ponkote will ginger you to work. But if you come to the US, don't be lazy. A lazy, a be homeless. Because I had to the Africa, I hate you monthly rent, monthly. A two rent $2,000. A two rent $3,000. A two $1,500. Into the miskano. I had a landlord for Nazanon, and 2 months in a pay or obey you at Tabano. Until the Ghana, we yes, sir. A two Macado, Bosu, Charlie, this a married 2 weeks, 3 weeks, to be a move on share, never be happen. A boy. I had an Austrian within 2-3 days, and Chredoa obey you at Tabano. Because a lot of people are searching for rent. So you need to work. If you come to the state, don't be lazy. Any opportunity nearby, make you lazy. Keep working. And nyanko panon subaman sado. Because obia wobuteo ba America. Eba membe ya nyanko sam men koko getos. Sabrofono no monjot na wonwi aja wan mo wanom. Awu efi echiri na aba enyimde ahana aba no. Eba be tenti scanner za kwa Ghana na za kaye bi papa ekesidan akaye de. Se eba na zo ngbo abrofo na won no ma me na won papa fi ha de na eba ka America enye plane ticket mpo for Africa. Into no won pede wo be ye dwuma otede Cape Coast in onye Accra. Shoemaker ni biala owo Cape Coast no ofikumase na obey. Shoemaker ni biala owo Accra no ofikumase na obey Accra or bohose. The same thing oye aha. Enfiha so bifi Kumasi no obey Cape Coast Kumasi the same thing the Cape Coast nya onon so onfi Kumasi botuma akeye shoemaker o Kumasi because you are not going to feel shy. Na ikrowa enfi do no plumbing work a care construction work, they will pay you afterwards. As to why you see into a fair day by the medium. A friend one on bay more. No one into your bills more. So you have to keep on because it's not going to be there forever. Remember in 2020, how you were in 2020 is not the same. It's not the same person you are in 2024. So time goes forward and time and tide wait for no man. So the more you are pushing forward, the more God is changing the destination of whatever you are doing. But
I'm
if
gonna
you
say
say,
I'm gonna say a difficult with the last one, or a difficult to get documents when you are in US. Ampa.
document is it, but let me educate our viewers more. How hard the documentation is depends on the visa category you came into the United States with. Okay,
Okay.
we have so many visa categories. I came to the US with K1 visa, and K1 visa is a type of visa. K1 visa is a type of visa that is called fiancé visa. Into fiancé visa, we have K1, K2. K2 is spouse. If you marry a foreigner in Ghana, you marry the person, you go to courts, that is K2.
Okay.
If you file for fiancé, na ebeye wedding in America or a K1. Nti no, one a wɔba America with K2 na K1. Documentations nhyɛ da nyɛ zen. So ɔbɛyɛ zen a, ɔkyerɛ dɛ maame no anaadɛ papa no a ɔbɛfa wo bɛɛ no, wɔanya adwene bi wɔ wo ho.
Okay.
Because aba fresh, ma na wɔrebɛfile wo adjustment of status wɔdze ama wo. Wɔfrɛ no I-485. Wɔrebɛfile I-485 ɛna I-765 or adjustment of another employment status, like you want to start working whilst your I-485 is being processed, concurrently. So if the citizen in the United States sees that, Paddy, no file man or any green card, only any green card or what you may J. No, I could share back of the opedo copia. Nimpakro no benya adwene bi dɛ the way yɛte wɔ Ghana no ɛbɛn na asesa ɛleyɛ mbesiafosam and respecting wusuba na asesa nti ɔmfa ne sika about $2,500 ɔmfa and sign more USCIS for you to get your documents. Obama and nam dama mo party bi wɔ DC. Mo party no Oba America 2021 na Oba America after COVID. Brony besia na Oba no Ghana no in Oba America. Oba no oye mbesafsam no onye Hispanic na maha na wakafa Latino na onye na me like also some besiafo hwe nti ma me no so steady no hu da wo menye wo nka atemo. Ina say K1 K2 a wo passport no do wo visa no was a petitioner nizin ka ho. Into no mba inside na enkafa besiafo from on file more. Chida na ankasa file more. Into say kafa say amanala file more, you can stay in America for 20 years without documents. Unless you throw your passport away, na seek for asylum. Into no onye the whole papers, but if you are or the business, if you are F1, F2, B1, B2, ABR, student visa, business, conference, Ereba conference, yes, and there a change your adjustment of status. How? 1 or 2 months, we visa no the Fabra conference. Yes, and Kobium. Na ereba about you should be say hana word. So it's going to take you time and Sisiano say a document, my friend that I will turn it. Say American say any green card, any citizenship. Let's say besie bi wɔ Ghana ɔsen dɛ kɔ wɔren ɛyɛ bi wɔ mpo a besie bi wɔ Italy sɛ ɛyɛ American a another ɛwɔ wo papers wɔ America ebi wɔ hɔ a Europe day mbesiafo tum twerɛw dɛ I want to be an American nti bɔ wɔrem na ɛnyɛ mbra America ebotum a charge no bɛyɛ $40,000 just for you to bring the person nti bi wɔ hɔ a when you need document to America, ni business or yang there or cover for Ghana, no one about 2 years time now we're in because 2 years time no, I want to be your documents. In Tower Lugua or cheddar when you're $40,000 in now I shall call water for free. And no, the naba. Into no cheddar no as all yang, a jumo yang don't know what or say. Na so no watch wa or you serious atasa into documentation on yesm or yesm if you by America 40 years on your papers because of for Mexico because of for California because on them by the shores into say ebia as a student na student visa F1, yeah, F1. As a F1 and F2 neza ba. Na ako school, area school. Still, 1 or 5 years, we visa no own way. As able to my the ejumana ebenyano, they can file for your green card for you if you get a job. Na we file more. Into mankada we file a more AJ. I had na sitting na nkasa no oye back and forth but say oye nyame ne pene say won say ka won kratas ya obiara nyi wo botuma aye hwe afa ho chida wara nkasa ekokunyimpa akọ ainada aka bibi ma akọ court we hu there you are just having your green card you are not a citizen that one you can be sent back to Ghana because you can have your green card. But if you are not a citizen, problem about what papers they can send you back to where you are coming from.
Okay, nice one. Big bro, you better was say when you are man now on the train come or you true. Maybe our record. You say me the better train come. Yeah, after this interview, you wait comment over na ya sa I know about the train come. That's a pass when you are man the train come. Oh, true. So who be our person can answer your kwa? Who person can be last words answer your kwa?
Okay, my last word in your day, you were paying for bebre wa we so massen from day one. Mother wanna see. Mother my wife and quality in Sako, Mother Nasi, Madam Mammy, baby mansa, Mother Nasi. Madam aunties, I say, Mama Lydia, Antessa, Mama Fosua, Madam Anasi, so Mama Olivia, yes, so Madam Nasi, Mother Mama Lydia, Sister Kiki, Madam Anyankofo, F1 Koso, Kobe Sempo, Erikus, Relem C, Mother Dad, Mayankofo, our auntie was in no, my brothers. My brothers who I once were Tamichi, Thomas Escobar, Madanasi, Alexata, Madanasi, Mada me ebusiafu biasi, Madama Sofu, Mustafu Penin, Wafrani Emmanuel Agri, Madanasi, Brother Kwekwabeku, Prophet Kwekwabeku, Merba Bruchino, or Buom Pa. Madanasi, Muhunan Sasuda. Mother Pastor Blankson Ase of Rema, Mother Prophet Lucy Brookman Nsase, and Tasty Sofo, Mother Obiara or supporting from day one. Mumiano me Obia Mother Obiara se na makacha wanda na mission Cape Coast. Bia o Cape Coast. Biara support him, unsupport him. Biara o Ghana. Mother Obiara se Kwame Talent. Everybody. I will thank everybody for your support in my life. My followers on Facebook, I say big up on yourself. Mula Palma, Flo Talibo Flosachi, Your Highness, everybody who is supporting me from day one. I will thank everybody, my supporters from TikTok. And then a great innovation to Tony Vibes. I want to wo crew na onye wo followers mese nyankopɔn nhyira wɔn na ɔnyɛ wɔn kɛse na ma wahwe biara no na mbrɛ a woenya nso ɔnyɛ no twetwe nkɔmmɔ no nso nyame nkɔde nhyira wɔn na ɔnyɛ wɔn kɛse wɔn sɛgɛ medase.
Amen. It's true. You better was a bro, nyame nhyira wɔn so. Emre pa mo no. You better say